What's up guys, welcome back. We are in day 8, phase 4. Today we're working on shoulders, traps, and calves, and some functional exercises at the end. Dan's going to start us off today with a seated military press. And again, we like to use some type of squat rack so you can lift it right off the rack this way instead of having to pick it up. Let's go for 8 reps. 2. And after that, he's going to go right into the behind the back shrugs. I would suggest though that when it comes to doing the behind the back shrugs, you want to add in some more weight. Let's go and take it off here. Let's take it off and we'll put it on here on the rack. And once you face this way, Dan, so this way the camera can see us do behind the neck. And we're going for 15 reps here. And you'll see that sometimes you'll catch me always standing kind of over the bench. And the reason I'm doing that, there's no real benefit in standing over the bench. It's not used as really a protection or some type of safety precaution. To be honest with you, it's just because it's easier to go ahead and do a transition between exercise and exercise instead of having to go and move things around. And I do the same thing whether I'm working out here at the private gym or if I'm working out at some big commercial gym. I always like to do things right there. And so you can kind of give that a shot and you realize you can get a lot of things done that way by standing over the bench. So we knocked out shoulders and traps. Now we're going to go into more shoulders. We're going to be working on our side laterals, and we'll do front raises. We're going to do a superset, 8 reps on each set, and we're going to do 4 sets total. Chest out, feet together. 1, 2. And a trick, guys, when I'm doing my side laterals, sometimes I like to go ahead and tilt my dumbbells forward a little bit. What that does is that engages a little more on the side delts. So you don't really have to, but you'll feel that kind of engages the muscle a little more.
Notice how high up Mike is getting his arms on these? Again, notice that Mike's arms are slightly bent, but not too far bent. Keeping it far enough up so that the weight has a lot of leverage on him and the exercise is still very challenging.
Okay, so 8 reps each, 4 sets total. Remember again to keep your rest time at 1 minute. You'll notice that all of the rest times in phase 4 are all at 1 minute to really go ahead and keep the pace and keep the intensity up. Alright, hey guys. We're at the gym. Let's do seated calf raises. Alright, so first thing you want to do is make sure the pad is adjusted right. So this way there's no room between your knees and your pad. Let's go and put this down a little bit more. Okay, really good. Now let's make sure our feet is right under our knees and not too far out or too far in. Take the handle off. Okay, so we're going to come down 3 seconds and we're going to hold at the top for a split seconds. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. Making sure that with calf raises, they're easy to do, but very important, you have to contract your calves. And that's why we're going slow, because if you don't contract, you don't actually feel the muscle working. So that's a really big mistake, and you'll find a lot of guys work on calves, but they don't ever develop good calves, or they don't ever feel that muscle working. And you may sometimes find that they just do something like this, to where they're just bouncing. And so they're not actually contracting their muscle. So they can do 40 reps, 50 reps, or tons of weight, and never develop any calves at all. So make sure that you come down slow and squeeze at the top so you can really contract your muscle, contract those calves every time you work them. We're going to do 4 sets of 20 reps. Now let's go ahead and finish this up, and let's go back to gym, do abs and core.
Dan's gonna start off, he's gonna do 20 seconds of jumping jacks. He's gonna go right into the decline sit-ups and do 20 seconds of this. We're shooting for 6 sets total. When he's done with the superset, he's gonna rest only 20 seconds. And we're gonna go ahead and just do 2 sets to show you. And remember to do 6 sets total for your workout. And I'm gonna keep track of this time. Ready, Dan?
Yep.
And go. And you'll feel that by this time, your calves are gonna be really, really burning after you did your seated calf raise. So, jumping jacks is a perfect way to kind of really work it to that next level. Okay. And you'll see that sometimes if the gym that you're working out at, you're not able to make the transition as fast, you want to go ahead and do 2 things. Okay, time. You want to either go ahead and try to plan out where you're going to do the workouts at, or you can stop the time and wait till you get to the station and then start it again. You ready for one more?
Yep.
Okay, jumping jacks, go. But as you start practicing more on these transition exercises and these supersets, you'll find that you're able to find ways to get them done a lot faster without having to travel across the gym. And time. Good, we got about 10 seconds left. So, this is day 8. You gotta push hard. A few more seconds. And time. So just remember, guys, we're almost done with the entire phase. You gotta go ahead and keep repeating this until you get past the 4 weeks. But this is that last phase. So whatever you got left, give it all you got, because that's gonna make that difference. At the end of the day, you wanna take off your shirt, you wanna look in the mirror, you want people to see and realize all that hard work you put into it. So that's it for day 8. We'll see you in day 9.